shadows over Earth. In the late spring of 2123, humanity's ambition to peer into the cosmos bore fruit in a way no one had anticipated. Our most advanced space telescopes, marvels of human innovation, were focused on an Earth-like planet orbiting the star Proxima Centauri b, a meager 4 light-years away. Yet what we saw was no cause for celebration. The alien fleet was colossal, their design otherworldly. Each ship seemed to be a city unto itself, vast and formidable, projecting an aura of dread against the star-dusted backdrop of space. It was a sight that filled the astronomers observing it with a mix of awe and terror. They bore witness to a cataclysmic assault on the unsuspecting planet. Every observatory on Earth focused on the scene, broadcasting the battle live to our world. It was a spectacle of cosmic proportions, a horrifying theater of war that unfolded in real time on our screens. The inhabitants of the beleaguered planet fought back bravely, their advanced defense systems casting an eerie, shifting tableau of shadows on their home. Despite their valiant efforts, they were overwhelmed by the invaders. The planet, once teeming with life, fell silent under the alien fleet's relentless onslaught. The final images captured by our telescopes showcased a world reduced to ruins, a haunting monument to a civilization lost to the ravages of war. The aftermath of their victory brought forth a new wave of dread among us. Using the intricate data collected from our observatories, our finest scientists and astronomers noticed an unsettling detail. The alien fleet was on the move again. Poring over hours of recordings, plotting trajectories, analyzing energy signatures, they reached a chilling conclusion. Our planet, Earth, was next. News of the discovery shook the world, but it also unified us. As shock gave way to resolve, leaders from around the globe convened in a historical assembly. The threat from above transcended our terrestrial disputes. We set aside our differences, political or otherwise, and focused on a singular, all-important goal: survival. Every resource, every mind, every hand was put to work. In the dusty plains of the moon, a massive project commenced, a fortified lunar base, the first line of defense against the alien armada. It stood as a testament to our resilience, a beacon of defiance against the looming threat. Scientists, engineers, soldiers, and civilians alike worked tirelessly, turning the lunar base into a bustling hub of human tenacity and innovation. 20 years passed in anticipation and preparation. Each passing day brought with it new advancements, new hopes, and new fears. We were racing against time, a race that we couldn't afford to lose. Our species had come a long way, enduring, surviving, innovating, and now we were faced with our greatest challenge yet. The year 2142 arrived, bringing with it the grim reminder that our time was running out. Our telescopes, once tools of discovery and exploration, were now vigilant sentinels, their gazes fixed on the ominous fleet creeping closer with each passing day. The lunar base, once a solitary monument against the endless night, had transformed into humanity's fortress, a sprawling complex teeming with life, hope, and resolve. In the hallowed halls of the base, you could hear the hum of the machines, the whispers of the scientists, the marching of the soldiers. It was a symphony of survival, echoing through the barren lunar landscape. As we stand at the precipice of this unknown abyss, we find ourselves months away from the arrival of the alien invaders. A year prior, we had our first real taste of their intentions, a smaller contingent. The first significant test of our resolve came when the alien vanguard arrived, a year ahead of the main fleet. A handful of colossal ships appeared in our solar system, their silhouettes ominous against the backdrop of the stars. Their arrival was akin to a storm rolling in, foreboding and inevitable. Our attempts at establishing communication were met with an oppressive silence. We sent signal after signal, message after message, each more desperate than the last. But the alien vessels responded only with their daunting presence, a mute rejection that echoed across the void of space. It didn't take long for their intentions to become apparent. Our instruments, delicately calibrated to detect even the slightest anomaly, picked up a concerning energy surge from one of the alien ships. It was a buildup of power unlike anything we'd seen before, an unmistakable sign of an impending attack. The world held its breath as our worst fears were realized. The alien advance guard was preparing to launch their assault on Earth. Their weapons charged. The dreadful hum of their energy systems carried over the electromagnetic spectrum, a dissonant symphony announcing our potential end.